with a flashcard of anti-Trump talking points during a press conference in England. Biden brandished the card labeled DOJ talking points while speaking Sunday in Cornwall. The cards include a number of pre-planned answers, there you can see it, including a claim that Trump, quote, abused power and that his Justice Department was out of control. This, as the DOJ Inspector General has recently opened a review into the Trump-era seizure of some House Democrats and staff data during a 2018 investigation into leaks about the Russia probe. In the meantime,
well, hello out there. How's everybody doing? Is everybody's pretty conservative in New York? Christopher Wright. I present you another of my momentous walk and talk videos. First and foremost, I want to give you guys a brief reminder about my big event coming on the 27th of this month. It's a Sunday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Metropolitan Republican Club, the United We Stand rally. I'll post the Eventbrite link in the comment section and in the description section. Please come and check it out and show support, guys. I want to get all my New Yorkers out there. They come out there and show that conservatism is strong here in the city of New York, and we're going to make some change, turn New York red. All right, with that said, let's get to the topic at hand. What did I going to talk about? I want to talk about what's going on. You guys seen the video I played at the beginning of this clip. It was, Sleepy Joe. I'm not going to call him the P word, but Sleepy Joe was at a press briefing in England, and he had index cards in his hand. And when the cameraman zoomed in, and they showed in the OAN, they zoomed in and they saw what the index cards read, and they pretty much saying, blame the Department of Justice, blame Donald Trump, just pretty much blame, point fingers at Trump for everything. When it comes to the border crisis, blame Trump. When it comes to the situation with the inflation, blame Trump. When it comes to unemployment issues, blame Trump. All of that is blame Trump. And that's kind of obvious. We kind of see how Sleepy Joe's been governing, and that's pretty much the only thing he's been doing. He hasn't been, stepping up to the plate with new policies or bringing any kind of real change to the country with his governing. So anything that goes wrong, that's bad right now, it's all Trump's fault. And that's what his supporters are doing. That's what he's doing. And unfortunately, it's affecting the entire country because we have no real leadership here. We don't have a real president. We have this old guy with dementia who's totally out of it, who's, pro-segregation back in the day. And, a true racist. I hear that word racist all the time because when Trump was elected. But this guy really, in the past, showed true hatred, pro-segregation in the late 70s. And also mentioned this, he was a plagiarist. If you look at the first time he ran, I believe it was in the mid-70s, when he was running for president for the first time, he had to drop out of the election because of plagiarism. Because they had evidence of him, plagiarizing different authors and leaders in the past and acting like he was the one who came up with the information. So this is young Biden here. So we got a guy now who's in his 80s, who's mentally looks like he's totally out of it. He's barely even there anymore. And the Democrats put him in power. And now he's in power. He's just, just repeating the same jargon, man, over and over again. This guy is one of the worst presidents in American history, if not the worst president in American history. And this is who the establishment left wants to put in power. And this is what we got here, folks. I mean, this guy, I don't know, guys. I don't know how you feel. I'm here in the comment section, really, guys, how you guys honestly feel about everything. Because it's been hard for me. You guys know what I've been doing. I've been creating content, on the side of MAGA and Walk Away at the beginning of my first video. And I've been, putting out content on a regular basis as much, for the most part, the best way I can. But these last few months since the election, it's been difficult, man, because Joe Biden and Sleepy Joe, the nickname fits him perfectly. It's boring, man. Boring. You see the ratings are dropping off. It's CNN, MSNBC, mainstream media, the NBA. Everything on TV is pretty much falling off of ratings because they allowed this to happen with the election. And we're stuck with this phony president. And it's just boring. Nobody wants to talk about it. I don't hear anybody on the left giving this guy props, talking about great things he's done in the past. And of course, nobody on the right has anything nice to say about the guy. And, this is just what happens when you get an election that wasn't properly given to somebody in the first place. We're stuck with this boring presidency. And it's hard for me to even watch a whole video of this guy doing like a press briefing or interview because he just talks so slow. And, you guys saw when he was in Europe for the G7 summit, and he had Boris Johnson, I believe his name is, the leader over there. And he was just blowing the guy off and like waving him off when he was trying to talk because he was like getting leaders' names of different countries mixed up and getting their positions wrong. And he just didn't know what he was doing, man. He was totally out of it. Of course, the mainstream media left tried to cover for him and said, oh, he did such a great job. And, he was, so respected and humble at the G7 summit. It's like, no, he looked like a complete fool. He sounded like an idiot. There's another video that I might post a little later with when he's talking, man, he just totally starts stuttering, and this is the press briefing, and everybody, all eyes are on him, man. And you saw what him and, Putin got together. Putin he just embarrassed him, man. He pretty much brought the issue with the young woman who got killed in the Capitol incident, unarmed, former veteran who got shot. They tried to bring up in the interview, oh, did you have a woman who was assassinated over there? Did you set that up? And he's like, well, did you guys set that up? Ashley Babbitt situation. And so, Putin's throwing shots. Putin's pretty much laughing at us right now because he knows this is not a real leader for his country, man. And other countries are looking at us and they're watching us, and it's shameful, man. They're ashamed of us, and they're like looking at us like confused, like, really, America, you guys are going to stoop to this level of a third world country and let fake leaders get into power and act like it's all okay and not do anything about it? Well, we are doing something about it. You guys know here in New York, the Conservative Republican Alliance of New York, doing something about it. Since I don't want to focus so much on this fake presidency, I'm focusing on what's going on in my state and how I can make change where I'm at. And that's what I'm doing with the United We Stand rally, June 27th, Sunday, Metropolitan Republic Club in Manhattan. Come check it out. The link is below, guys. I'm going to be out here fighting because I'm not going to be talking about this boring president all day, that's for sure. So like always, God bless everybody out there listening, and God bless the United States of America. Peace out.